Hi everyone, this is December 12th here, coming at you with a special edition video to those who are becoming fathers and those who have become fathers. I wish you all a happy Father's Day, especially to my Heavenly Father. But now for those who are or who will have and purchased a greetings card for your father, especially a very special greeting card that has some sort of music that comes out or already has a phrase to it, and are still wondering what else to write on top of it. This is an opportunity to do so, and in a stylish way. And to begin with, we need some form of greeting. And the first way, which is a very formal way of doing so in general when it comes to letter writing, is Dear Father. The formalized way was Dear Sir, or Dear John, or Dear Jane. Dear Father would be one of the go-to methods. However, I have come up with a spin to it, and there are indeed many other ways to do so. And I've tried it out a couple or so times during my letter writing. And one of the ways, or one of the phrases I came up with, is to the expert of all trades. To the expert of all trades. In some sense, it gives a booster or some sense of confidence, especially if someone writes to me, to the most professional gaming expert. I would indeed think, man, I feel like I'm on top of the world. However, at the same time right now, I'm still learning as I go. So definitely, here are the very first two ways. Dear Father, in a formalized way. Second method is to the expert of all trades, or to the wisest man I've known around the earth. There are definitely many ways to do so, and there are many ways that you can also spin it around. These are the two ideas that you can try using. Now comes the introduction to the letter. The introduction to the letter can come in various ways. You can also put your spin to it. One of the methods that I came up with was first and foremost, wish you exclamation point. Now, first and foremost, I wish you a happy Father's Day. It's more of an indication of what you want to start out with. You can also shorten this by saying, first and foremost, happy Father's Day. Just get straight to the point. Sometimes you can feel free to do so. For me, sometimes I do it differently from time to time, so I don't have to stay in the same old-fashioned method. it's always good to try out new methods, and new methods can become one fascinating sight to see. It's almost like cooking a new dish in some sense and adding some of your own twist to it, which enhances the dish itself. Now, the second part to it that I came out with was I am grateful for the time that you Now, you're maybe wondering, why did I underline this with an X mark? This is the portion for you to fill out. And what do I feel? So, this is the list of what you're grateful for. It could be an extraordinary act, for instance, you were swept off the beach by a wave, and you were probably 5 to 10 feet away from the beach itself, and your dad risked his life to rescue you by pulling you back to land. Coast guards probably weren't available at that time, lifeguards weren't available at that time, so only your dad. Your dad can only save you there. So that's just an example of an extraordinary act. However, each and every one of our fathers are unique in each and every way. And it could be the smallest action that could be either a life-changing moment or is something to remember. For example, my dad taught me some of the fundamentals for maintaining the car, and I am sincerely grateful for that. And one of the ways were checking the oil, checking the coolant, especially checking the windshield and wiper solution area. And if I didn't know of that, then I wouldn't have known how to properly maintain a car, and without his expertise or his advice, I wouldn't have gotten to that point. So I'm still grateful for that. And or it could be the time that your dad cooked a special dish that you liked. It could be a rice omelet, or sushi, or some good old ribs with that included baby raised barbecue sauce. Baby raised barbecue sauce. I think that was it. That was a pretty good sauce, actually. Not too bad. So this is in particular where you will list what you're grateful for. Now we're kind of reaching to a bit of a conclusion, which would be, I can never thank you enough. I will conclude that you are best that I have ever had. I will conclude that you are the best dad I have ever had. You can also say, for short, you are the best dad I've ever had. Or you can also switch this part of the sentence out with, I want you to know that I love you, Dad. Or a phrase that shows some adoration to your father. And I noticed that conclude wasn't written properly. So in this case, how I would emphasize or rewrite in this case would be to put parentheses around the word that I want to rewrite, and also put an asterisk. Like an asterisk would be like 2 or 3 diagonals until you get it to this star shape, like, and then into parentheses. And just in case, if you have, let's say, a word that you wanted to fill or to write, but it's too tight. Let's say it was between I and conclude. So you can also put the up arrow sign and then write will, so that it would show that although within a tight space I left out a word, here's the way I will redeem myself. By putting an up sign, up arrow sign, and with a word. The parentheses are not included, so you don't have to put parentheses there. That's just a little tip. And to conclude it, I would put either your son. If you're a daughter, you can put your daughter. Yours truly. Or even warm regards. And over here at the X mark and the underline, this is where you would put your name. And just remember not to put December 12th here, because you are you and December 12th is me, okay? And over here, you can either put a printed name, or do it in cursive. So yeah, I hope that this prompt will help you with your Father's Day card. And this part is for you, Dad. I hope you enjoy. Dear Father, have served you, dear Father. Thank you for all that you've done. Many thanks for preparing me to deal with the challenging world that we face. I will never forget you saying it is easy, and doing it is the hardest. It reminded me of Nike's motto, just do it, try to live off. Dad, I can never thank you enough. Furthermore, I want to wish you a happy Father's Day. Love, your son, December 12th. For those who have saw this part, thank you for your time, and I hope this also gave you an idea as to what I wrote for my father this time. And please leave a like and subscribe and comment on the section below as to what you want to know. And just a heads up, the series for writing the alphabetical letters in cursive will be coming up soon, hopefully within 2 weeks or even earlier, by this coming week itself. So hope you all enjoyed this video and have a blessed day.